Okay, so welcome back today because it's St. Patrick's Day. Tomorrow we're going to get going on this corned beef brisket flat cut. This is 3.58 pounds. First thing we got to do with this is we got to put it in some water because we're going to smoke it. And if we smoke it without soaking it in some cold water overnight, then it's going to be way too salty. Trust me, I've done it before. The normal way of preparing it is to boil it, and that takes a lot of the salt out of it. Or put it in a slow cooker in water or something that way. So we're just going to take it out. We're going to put it in our water. We're going to let it soak there for a couple hours, and then we'll change out the water 2 or 3 times just to pull a bunch of the salt out of it so that it doesn't taste too salty. That's what we're going to do, and then we'll come back tomorrow and show you how we smoke it. Okay guys, so our corned beef's been soaking in the refrigerator in cold water. Changed it out a couple times, get a lot of that salt out of it so it won't be too salty. You can see the color's changed a bit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to trim just a little bit of this silver skin off. Then we're going to season it with some fresh ground, just some black pepper. We don't want to put any salt on it because it has enough salt in it, so the black pepper will be enough seasoning for it. So we're just going to take this, get as much of this silver skin off as we can. Okay, that's as much as we're going to worry about. We got the big stuff off there. You could trim all this and get every bit of it off, but I don't think it's going to be a huge difference. There is quite a bit of fat on this back side, which is good. We're just going to leave that there. That'll protect that meat. So we're just going to give it a good coating of the pepper. Not too much, but just enough, about like so. Make sure that you get it on the edges. Back side. Flip it over. Okay, that's all there is to it. So we're going to take this out and get it on the smoker here in a few minutes. We're just waiting for it to come up to temperature, and then we'll get it put on. Alright guys, so we've got the smoker up to temperature, it's at 225. Our setup is, we've got our water pan here, cast iron pan with some water in it, keep a little bit of moisture in that cook chamber. I'm just going to put this corned beef over here, put our probe, take this apart here, and we're just going to watch our temps, keep it at 225, which with this Louisiana grill isn't a problem. It always keeps the temp really well. So we're just going to let that go for a couple hours. We're using some hickory pellets to smoke this today. So we're going to let that go and we'll be back in a couple hours to check on it. Okay, so we've reached 162 degrees. So we're going to wrap this up in some of this butcher paper and put it back on until we get to about 195 to 205, hopefully around 205. That's what I found is about the best. Pull our probe out. Yeah, that's looking good. See that? Set that here. And our butcher paper. I'm going to double wrap this. Okay, so we got that all wrapped up. I'm going to put our probe back in there. You can use tin foil too if you don't have the pink butcher paper. I like the butcher paper better. It seems to keep the bark on the meat a little better. We're going to close this up. Let it roll for another probably 3-4 hours. It's been in there since 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock now, or 8 o'clock now, sorry. Too early in the morning. It's 8 o'clock, so it's been on for 3 hours. Probably another 3 or 4 hours will be done. So we'll show you that when we're finished up and let you take a look at it. So our corned beef has finally come up to temperature. It's taken about 12 hours. Crazy long time. It said it's 160, 165 forever. So we're going to pull this thing off, let it rest for a few minutes, and we'll cut it up. Yeah, we're just going to let it rest and then we'll cut it. Okay, so we got our corned beef done. Rested for a few minutes. We're going to open this up and see what it looks like here. There it is. Move this out of the way. Let's slice that up. So the, let's see, grain, run them this way, about like that. Let's try a piece of this. Ooh, that's still pretty hot. Yeah, it turned out good. Yeah, really good. So yeah, there's how to do corned beef. We're gonna have our St. Patrick's Day dinner now. So we're gonna slice this up and eat it up.